Surprise, Arizona. The first step was to make it to camp with each of his bones and ligaments in one piece and in the correct place. The second is to leave it that way next month. The third, for Texas Rangers third baseman Josh Jung, is to pick up part-time work as a slogan writer. "We're going to have a lot of fun kicking your ass," Jung said Thursday morning. "That's truly the kind of culture we're trying to create." As a self-anointed older guy in Texas clubhouse, Jung has seen the difference between a last-place franchise and a title-winning one. He turned 27 years old just days before pitchers and catchers reported and isn't exactly the oldest player in the room yet or the newest kid on the block anymore. Technically, of the 16 position players on the 40-man roster, he's in the middle with 8 hitters older than him and 7 younger. His total number of career games played skews him toward that younger side, and on days he does feel old, he remembers everyone else is still 3 or 4 years older than me, which is kind of crazy. Still, he's identified an opportunity on the precipice of his third full major league season. "I am trying to take on more of a leadership role," Jung said. "Be more vocal, which is not something I've been in the past. It's a day-by-day process. It's something the Rangers evidently value, too." Marcus Semien is one of baseball's best second basemen and the quintessential do-as-they-do model. Nathan Eovaldi is a postseason hero and a part-time assistant coach. Jock Peterson can crush right-handers and is, by all accounts, a life-of-the-party kind of guy. Jung, in whichever leadership archetype he falls, can serve as a well-placed bridge between the club's veterans and the youths. Jung lived with Wyatt Langford last spring and by mid-season had convinced the Rangers' standout rookie to take up the video game Fortnite to take his mind off baseball. He's well-suited to understand Evan Carter's early career injuries. He said Thursday he simply wants to improve team-wide culture and ingrain an organization-wide culture on the minor leaguers in camp. Kicking some you-know-what and having a laugh at the same time isn't the worst approach. "I'm trying to bring the juice, trying to bring the energy, keeping everything lighthearted, making sure people are smiling," Jung said. "Because, obviously, I've been injured, I know what it's like to have that frown on your face for a long period of time." "Oh, yeah, about that." Jung has no physical limitations after a fractured left wrist held him to just 46 games last season and after myriad ailments have impacted 3 of his previous 4 spring trainings. He's acutely aware of the wrap, too, and joked in January that he should travel to Arizona in bubble wrap. On Thursday, he mused he should have arrived stuffed between 2 mattresses all of Little Giants. "I thought about doing something funny like that," Jung said. "I joked about it all off-season, but getting through day 1, then day 2, then day 3, it feels great. It feels great to actually be healthy in spring training. Or just healthy. Period." He started late last spring after a calf strain sidelined him early, tore his labrum in camp 2 years prior and suffered a stress fracture in his left foot the year before that. That doesn't include the fractured thumb that disrupted his 2023 regular season or the fractured wrist that derailed his 2024 campaign. He's played in just 168 of the 324 possible regular season games in his first 2 full major league seasons and hasn't yet been able to adequately build upon the all-star first half he orchestrated 2 years ago. Rangers manager Bruce Bochy is hesitant to classify Jung as injury-prone given the largely freak nature of his wounds. Time missed is time missed, though, and 3 significant breaks in a 4-year window is an issue. "He's young, you've got to let him go, just hope that the bad luck is behind him," Bochy said. "They say it runs in 3s. Let's get it over with." Health is wealth in camp, after all, and it allows players to spend the 6-week runway into the regular season focused on build-up instead of rehab. Just ask outfielder Adolis Garcia. He played on a bum knee last year and is now healthy, has a new look swing and his eyes set on a 50-homer season.